What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about the market, the 2021 real estate market in South Florida, especially in the Miami and the surrounding areas. What is going on? What is it looking like? I want to talk to you guys because a lot of people, a lot of clients are asking me, hey, what's going on down there? What's going on in Miami? How are the prices? How are the homes? How is the market? So I just wanted to make a quick little video for you guys so you guys can know what my vision is, what I think is going on, what I see is going on, what data is actually showing us that is going on. So let's not waste any more time and let's get into it right now. What's going on, everyone? So we're in 2021, February 2021, and the market, the real estate market is super hot. Homes are selling like hot cakes. It's crazy. It's crazy. So pretty much let's go back a little bit in time. So before the pandemic, the real estate market was super healthy. It was great down here in South Florida, like pretty much like it's always been. Mid-price range, so anywhere from $350 to around $500,000. That's the mid-price point for South Florida. It was selling pretty quick. The houses are renovated, it was selling even quicker, right? A lot of people are looking for renovated homes. You know, they don't want to move into a home and do any work to it. So when homes were renovated at a good price, they were selling within a few days, right? Within a few weeks. Pandemic hit, right? Around March. Crazy things in the world, and that definitely slowed down a little bit. In March, it was still new to us, so it didn't slow down too much, right? Then, you know, April, May, June came by, and that definitely slowed down a lot. There was a month, I remember if it was June or July, it slowed down like crazy because that was when, you know, everything was kind of closed. And remember, in real estate, super important to keep in mind, everything takes months. Everything is, it's not like nothing is immediate, right? So when the pandemic hit and things started to close, there were people that were still under contract prior to that. And when you go under contract, it takes 30, 45 days, and there's things going on, it could take 2 months. So that's why we saw things in June, July, that was like the slower months, because that's when people kind of stopped in April and May, if that makes sense, right? So in April, May, it kind of slowed down, and it didn't take effect until June, July. It didn't show up in the data until June and July. So definitely those months were a little bit slower. And then, as you know, everything kept going on. A lot of people started to move down here, or started to have Miami in mind because it was one of the places that was kind of still open up. There's other parts of the country that were super closed, and that started to pick up. People started realizing that, hey, things are actually gonna start changing. This pandemic, I don't think is going anywhere anytime soon. So that started to, you know, pick things back up. People started going out again. You know, you guys already know what has happened in all these months, right? So right now, February 2021, for the last few months, it seems like people were like, all right, looks like the pandemic is not going anywhere. Looks like until there's the vaccines, you know, things. Again, each one has their own thoughts and opinions about what's going on, but definitely a lot of people started to realize that, hey, things are gonna take a little bit longer than expected. Like people, like a lot of places, a lot of cities, states are gonna be locked down a lot longer than expected. A lot of people's job has changed. So right now, February 2021, the real estate market in South Florida is exploding. It's so hot, especially for single family homes. And even for condos. Condos was always a slower market down here in South Florida with so much inventory. And now, this last few months, we're starting to see that it's also picking up. What does this mean? What's going on in the market? All right, so single family homes. It's always been really healthy. It's always been good. And now, more than ever, homes, especially if they're renovated, especially if they're good price in a good area, they're getting 2, 3, 4, 5 offers, multiple offer scenario. So for the sellers, it's a great thing. They're loving life. They're getting above asking. They're getting a bunch of offers. It's a seller's market for them. They could choose what offer they accept, what they don't accept. I had a few offers turned down. Definitely because when you compare an offer, like a finance offer to a cash offer, almost the same price, or let's just say a little bit less, you might go with the cash offer, right? So definitely it's a little bit more challenging for those first-time home buyers or for those buyers in that mid-price range. That's why you need someone to guide you that knows, that can use strategies and negotiation, that is good with communication, so they can communicate right off bat, not waste time. But anyway, that is what's going on, right? And the condo market, it was very slow. It was always pretty slow, and now it's definitely picking back up. From downtown to Brickell to Miami Beach to Sunny Isles, Ventura, these are all markets that are a little bit slower, right? They took a little bit longer to sell, and now we're seeing lots of people relocating from New York, from Chicago, from California. Tons of investors are coming down, tons of people that are relocating. A lot of people are like, hey, I'm working remote. Everything is on lockdown here in my city, my state. I'm going to South Florida. Tons of people have so many clients calling me. They're finding me online on YouTube every single day, and they're calling me to relocate. You know, first of all these people probably had Miami in their mind at some point, and now with the pandemic and the states being closed down and higher taxes in other states, people are like, hey, it's time to go to South Florida. It's time to move to Miami. So that's definitely causing a lot of demand, a lot more than we already had, because we already had a lot of demand and low inventory from just locals, and now we're adding even more demand, even more buyers from out of state that are looking to also purchase. So now there's even more competition. And also keep in mind that a lot of these buyers are coming from cities and states which properties are a lot more expensive, right? California, New York, some areas of Chicago, San Francisco. A lot of these areas, properties are much, much higher. So they sell their properties in their cities, or they cash out, refinance, or whatever they do, and they come here and they think that, you know, not cheap, but they think it's a super affordable housing market over here, and they're loving it. So that gives us, the locals, even more competition. So definitely to buy right now is definitely not the easiest, as within competition in that mid price range. So again, if you're looking to buy at this mid price range anytime soon, you need to be prepared, you need to be guided correctly, you need to know what's going on in the market, or at least your realtor needs to explain to you, communicate with you, so you're fully prepared. And as soon as that property that you like comes out, like the same day, you need to go see it. Things are going under contract, homes are going under contract the same day. If it's a good price, a good location, it's getting multiple offers. So you need to be super prepared with the pre-approval, with the DU. If you don't know what a DU is, ask your real estate agent. Super important to be super prepared, to be ready to negotiate, to try to get that home that you like. So another good thing is that we're seeing, since we are having so much people come down here to South Florida, price is definitely driving prices up, right? Supply and demand. There's very low supply, lots of demand, that's driving prices up. But we're seeing that it's still a healthy market. You remember last year, people were like, oh, the market's gonna crash, no one knows what's gonna go, no one knows what's gonna happen. We still don't know what's gonna happen. Millions of people that are in forbearance are still getting that pushed back. We still don't know, but what we are seeing is that a lot of people want to come to South Florida. A lot of people want to invest here. A lot of people are looking at South Florida like a safe and great investment. So I'm starting to think that maybe the market does not, dip a little bit. It doesn't dip at all. I mean, from having so much demand. So again, no one knows what's gonna happen. Right now, I'm super happy that at least we are getting so much people that do want to come here. That's gonna drive prices up. It's gonna drive demand. Not only that, but it's gonna be a healthy market, because whatever happens, people always they're gonna want to come to South Florida. And at the end of the day, sooner or later, prices are always gonna go up. It's South Florida. Everybody wants to be here. There's always appreciation. So if you're thinking of buying, and if you're thinking of staying in Florida for at least 5 years or more, if you're looking to buy and stay at the property, then again, no matter what happens, you're gonna end up winning. If not, you're gonna be renting for 5 more years or 10 more years and throw hundreds of thousands of dollars away when you could have bought. Especially right now that everybody wants to come. Everybody's seeing that, hey, South Florida has something unique, something special, and it's growing. It doesn't stop growing. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. It could be your future wealth. Start building your wealth from real estate. then you have appreciation, and you can do other strategies to keep increasing your wealth. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, give it a thumbs up, comment your thoughts, comment what you think, subscribe to the channel, and I see you in the next video.